back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, it's about 5:23 p.m. Eastern Time. The price of Bitcoin is about $109,060, and we're starting off here with the monthly chart. Today, the monthly chart closes at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, so we have about 2 hours and a half before this closes. And if we close like this, so far is going to be bearish. The 21 moving average is at 78,834. We have tweezer tops, as you can see, and usually when we have tweezer tops, we usually fall down. This is a good example here. Tweezer tops, we ended up falling down. Tweezer tops here, we ended up falling down. And since we're far away from the 21 moving average, that looks like a high probability. The RSI is toppy, we're on the way down, and the stochastics RSI here kind of look like they want to roll over. No, we did a big move this month. We went all the way as high as 124,474. We opened the candle at 115,764, and we dropped as low as 107,350. So let's see where we're going to end up closing in about 2 hours and a half. Now another candle that's going to be closing is the 2-week chart. Stochastics are toppy here. RSI is rolling over. 21 moving averages at 100,598, and we have a big red engulfing candle that's looking bearish as well. On the weekly chart, this one also closes soon. The 21 moving average is at 106,725. We didn't make it all the way to the 21 moving average, but we got close enough that if we don't lose the 21 moving average, I feel like we could go sideways and then from there probably continue to go up. Right now, the stochastics still need more room to continue going down. It's very imperative that we stay above this 21 moving average. If we lose that, then the next stop would be the 50 moving average, and that's currently at basically 95k. Now we take a look at the 3-day chart. We see that we're starting to reset, but we could still be here for a while before this truly resets. We lost a 21 moving average, that's bearish. 50 moving average is holding us up here. On the 2-day chart, same thing. We still need some time before we could fully reset, and we already lost the 50 moving average here. This is very bad. Next stop is the 80 moving average, that's at 104,681. Now on the daily chart, the stochastics are low, but we're rolling over. The only thing that's good here is that since they're low, eventually we're going to have to get some type of a move up. Hopefully this happens after today. Let's see what ends up happening. What's bearish though is that this is a double top Adam and Eve. The measure move to this does bring us down to about the 200 moving average at 101,253 now currently, and we officially lost all these moving averages, especially this 100 moving average, which is this blue line with this big red engulfing candle. Yesterday we had a little bullish hammer, nothing crazy, and right now we have an indecisive candle. This candle closes also in about 2 hours and a half. This could just be setting us up for some type of a bear flag that then brings us down. Maybe we could start rolling back up, and maybe we could try to see if we could retest this 21 moving average, but that's at 114,581. If we cannot get above this, then I do see more downside. Now on the other time frames here, the 22-hour chart, we lost a 200 moving average, that's bearish. We're kind of bear flagging here at the moment, and you know, the stochastics are starting to reset. We still might need some more time before we could start moving up. Same thing goes for the 12-hour, the 10-hour as well. All the stochastics are low, so at some point, like I said, we might be making some type of a move up, but is it going to be a strong enough move? This 6-hour chart looks pretty good with the stochastics, but look, we're below all these averages, that's bearish. On the 4-hour chart, we're getting to the top of the stochastics, and we still have not been able to pierce this 21 moving average at 109,045. After we officially lost the 110k price range, I told you guys the new price range now is going to be between 100k and 110k, and so far we have not been able to get above 110k. Now before, I had a speculation that this could have been an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder head. We lost it. Now I'm thinking maybe this could be an inverted head and shoulder, where this is the left shoulder and this is the head here. But again, too early to tell. We will have to make it all the way back up probably to the 80 moving average here, and then see if we could hold it, maybe come down again, and then create that right shoulder. Now if we head over to the 1-hour chart, we see that the stochastics are topping. We're already rolling over. We're barely above the 21 moving average, so I don't have much hope for this at all. And then on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are low. We're kind of rolling over. We are above the 21 moving average and all the other averages here. Since we're low, maybe this is where we could start moving up, and this is kind of looking to me like an inverted head and shoulder. So can this be the start of the bottom pattern here, which could help us start going up? If this indeed is an inverted head and shoulder, let's see what the measured move of this would be, and more or less roughly this could take us up to 109,941. It's not really that crazy. We'll still be below 110K, but maybe, you know, that's a good trade to take. Who knows? Right now, I'm not confident in any big moves up. So we still have to give this a couple of days to see if this daily candle finally resets, and then we can make a bigger move up from there. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.